What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P back with all the news after week 1 of the preseason here in year number 7, where the Crusaders did pick up a loss against the Green Bay Packers. Now, over the course of this series, I've learned not to put a whole lot of stock into the preseason. We've seen the Crusaders struggle in the preseason before, then come out in the regular season when the starters are actually playing meaningful minutes and kind of blow teams out of the water. So I'm really not all too concerned about it. Although, you know, we are kind of getting to see a lot of these newer players in our lineup and see how they are doing. That is something to keep an eye on. We do have more trade offers, and now we are getting trade offers for Denard. That is likely a trade I'm considering making. We did see, well, granted, we have to see what the offers are before we make a decision. We did see the rookie Reed step up with a pick 6, though. We also saw Hunter Hurst have a very good game in limited time as well. I'm excited about what he is going to be bringing to this team. We did get burned a little bit in the run department. I'm a little concerned with that. Again, we're running with our backups though. And we're missing out on Amukamara. That's the other thing. You know, Amukamara has been a starting corner for us for many seasons now. Denard's really never gotten a huge shake with time here. I feel like he's gotten burned on a few of his minutes. He's our best rated player, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. Again, we saw Reed step up big time. I was stoked with that. Azur looked really good in the return game. I didn't see a whole lot from him in the coverage department quite yet, but, you know, it is early on. Then we feel pretty comfortable with Campbell. Sherman's kind of work in progress, so having Denard might be important for us in terms of just giving our younger corners some time to develop. Now, Denard's young in his own right. He's not an old player. He's just never done anything that really stood out to me throughout this series. That's my only concern with that. Lawrence Timmons, now he's a lot older at this point in his career, but that's still a very good player to add to your team. You know, throw in a 4th round pick with him. Although we don't really need him, it's not like a huge thing. Again, I feel pretty comfortable with what Hunter Hurst showed us. McDonald, again, a guy that I like quite a lot. I see a 2nd round pick, but that's in 2020, or 2022, I'm sorry. 3rd round pick this year from the Chiefs. Do we really want to trade him to a division rival? I don't know. Ultimately, going through, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of trades I'm thrilled with here. Again, we have the Bears. 2nd round pick 2 years from now. Getting a 2nd round pick for him would be huge. That doesn't help us a whole lot right now though, and quite honestly I don't know that any of these trades would. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to him for now. We'll wait a little while, and you know, some players are going to be cut from their teams and signed by others, and that could throw somebody else up on the trade block. So who knows? I don't want to go too far into that quite yet. We'll see how it all plays out over time. We do have some game prep here, and we are going to be working with our corners. We don't have a whole lot. We can do... Oh, that's quarterback. That's not at all what I'm trying to do. You know, it was a weird game from McElroy. The 2nd interception, though, that one I was like spamming the square button, and he just was not throwing the ball. I don't know if that has to do with poor... Oh, Azur has a development trade of 5. I forgot. I don't know if that has to do with poor awareness on his part, or what that has to do. I never really dealt with that before, but it happened a few times throughout that game where I'm hitting a button and he just was not throwing the ball. Maybe my controller's starting to go out. That's another possibility. I guess we'll figure that out over the course of the rest of the preseason, but it was definitely something to kind of keep an eye on. It did have me worried. Yakov Moody had that huge catch, and I can tell, even though we didn't really see a whole lot of it, I'm definitely liking this playbook a lot more. It definitely seems like something that I'm going to be allowed to get Yakov Moody and Keyston Mack a lot more catches, as well as Ryan McNeil, who unfortunately was kind of buried along the bench in that last season. So I'm definitely excited for that. I think we're going to be able to make some things work. And Michael, who's Michael playing for now? Didn't the 49ers let him go? I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I saw that the Niners let him go, and we'll find out really fast. Nope, he did sign back. Okay, I was about to say, I think I remember seeing that he was a free agent. Or no, maybe he's on the trade block, and that was kind of weird to see. Again, you know, he was a part of that two-headed attack. I mean, they had the fiercest rushing game I think I've ever seen between Kaepernick, Hyde, and Michael. And for them to be throwing Michael on the trade block was definitely kind of weird to see. Let's see. No, he's not down here anymore. So I don't know, maybe they've changed their mind on that or something, but that's definitely the team to beat still. We're going to have to keep an eye on them. It's going to be interesting to see how this season goes, guys. It's going to be a short episode here. We don't have a whole lot to mess with, and I will see you guys in week 2 as we take on the Steelers. Later.